Hey, everybody. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. And we are going to be not we're going to be sewing and ironing and doing a whole bunch of stuff to tags because I dubbed today Tag Tuesday. So if you love junk journaling and making things for your junk journal, then this is definitely the place for you. You'll want to make sure that you subscribe below and also hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. And also, you can hang with us over on Facebook as well. And we are at Facebook. We're at facebook.com/group/Junk Journal Buddies. The name of the group is Junk Journal Buddies. If you're coming on the replay, just understand that we will be chatting live here. And so, because I love my Junk Journal Buddies. And hey, all you buddies out there, I'm glad you all are here. Tammy left a little note and she came and she gave her thumbs up and then she had to take off because she has a sick grandbaby. So we hope she feels better. And hello, Roberta and Nettie. Thanks for coming on early with me, Nettie. And hey, Bobby. How you doing? Bobby is under her correct name today. So if you all go to her channel, you can subscribe to her channel at Bobby Dominique Art. Dominique. I always say Dominique, but I try to make an effort to say it right. It's Dominic. Bobby Dominic Art. And hey, Rhonda. Thanks for coming on. And Gretchen and April and Rachel. Hey, everybody. And y'all can see on my screen, I'm trying something new. Hey, Penny, I'm trying something new with the little scrolling banner at the bottom. Just to say thank you to my Superfan Plus members over at the Patreon channel. And that would be Jennifer Booth and Monica Miller. Thank you all for your support. I really appreciate it. Hey, Izzy, you're going under your own name today, I see. That's kind of cool. All right, so let's take the scrolling banner off and let's dig into this because I know today it might take me a little while because I'm a bit motivated. So, I decided today is Tag Tuesday, so I needed to work on some tags anyway because y'all, I use a lot of tags. So I already had some fabric here. And thanks, April. I thought the banner was kind of cool. I'm such a tech person. I'm always trying some new stuff. So I thought that would be a great way to thank my Patreon members. So I got this fabric here and I already cut it into some strips that I can use. And I kind of semi-matched the colors up just a bit to go on to the tags themselves. So y'all know I'm always a little extra when I do things, so we're going to see how this is going to work out. Oh, y'all, let me fix Mr. Focus here, because he's going a bit crazy. And let's bring the brightness down just a little bit. Okay, that's a little better. All right, so because yesterday I didn't realize that the focus was kind of going in and out, but you all are supposed to tell me these things. And y'all didn't tell me. So, Gretchen says she's getting ready to go grocery shopping, and she just posted a video up in the group. All right on. We'll have to check it out when we get off of here. All right, so there's a few items that you're going to need for this. And I have some tags that are already cut from some book pages. So this is a fantastic way to actually use all those extra book pages you have after you take them out of your book to use the covers. So of course, me being me, y'all I'm not throwing anything away. So I always have tons of book pages around. So I have a few different sizes here that I can use, and these are actually doubled up. I have 2 book pages and I glued them together. And I didn't try to glue them until the cows come home. I just glued them a little bit together. Actually, I think this one is 3 book pages because I wanted them to have a little bit of girth. So it's 3 book pages and the glue is dry. So I did these and now the glue is dry. I also have some of these kind of tags, and these are like inventory tags. And I actually have these up over in at Pleasant Creations. So if you need some of these, I have them up. And so I decided to use some of these too. And I thought they would be really cool for this application because on the back, it has the nice lines on here that you can journal with. So I don't have to put anything extra on the back of these to kind of make this work out. All right, so what we're going to do first, I'm just going to take one of these. Let me move this out the way. And let's use one of these tags first here. And I held these together with a paper clip because, you know, it worked out very well that way. And so I think I'm not gonna put the fabric all the way up to the top on these. And yes, this is an eclectic grouping of of fabrics, but I thought it would still kind of work out. So I'm gonna kind of just put them probably like up here. So I'm just kind of trying this out just a little bit to see how it's going to look. And then, of course, it's going to look a lot better once we actually do the sewing. Hey, Wendy, how are you doing today? I'm sorry you got stuck in the house. That's all I'm saying. Okay. That's kind of a running joke with me and Wendy because Wendy likes to shop too much. All right, so I have my little bitty travel iron here. I was using like my big iron for stuff like this, but then I was like, you know, we have to use that for our clothes and stuff. And even though I'm very careful with it, I decided to just use the travel iron instead. So I pulled that out, and I noticed on some videos that a lot of people use these type of irons like when they're doing like their quilting and things like this. And y'all, I've had this iron since the beginning of time. I was going to go on a cruise, and when I went on the cruise, before I went on the cruise, I was buying things that I needed, and I had the bright idea to buy an iron. And this little iron, before I knew that you cannot have irons on a cruise, they won't let you on the boat. So then I had to leave it. I didn't leave it behind. I just didn't take it once I found out. So Fab Crafts asked, where did I get the tags? They're in my shop, Fab Crafts. You can go get you some in the shop, and of course I have it set up so the more that you buy, the more you save. So just keep that in mind. You can go check that out over at pleasantcreations.com. April says no such thing as too much. Bye, Izzy. You leaving already? You just got here. Oh no, you got somebody sick at your house too, Roberta? I'm sorry to hear that. It's a lot. I guess it's going to be like that since it's getting all cold and wet and nasty outside. Okay, so I have my little ironing pad here. And yeah, I'm just going to, I don't even have it folded all the way out, but see, it has, I guess it's for quilting and all that good stuff, but you know. I always have it folded up, so it's a little bit wrinkly, but it serves the purpose. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I also have like a bunch of scraps here of, y'all, I can never think of this, what the name of the stuff is, Heat and Bond. This is a lot of scraps of Heat and Bond from when I was making journals way back a couple of months ago. So I thought I could use this instead of like pulling out some fresh Heat and Bond. And really, I could just take these strips and just sew them on. But for me, it's kind of easier to use the Heat and Bond to do this job. So it'll keep everything in place. So this is just some parchment paper that I got from the dollar store, and I just keep a few sheets of this to protect my surface. And then I'm going to put this on top, and I want to make sure the rough side of the heating bond is down. Y'all, so I'm just like, I'm Frankenstein a whole bunch of these pieces on here. I think what I'm going to do, and y'all don't try this at home because I don't know if this is going to work or not. Hold on. Let me get, trying to find some good glue here. I'm just going to glue it just a little bit so it'll kind of stay in place whilst I move these around. Let's see. So I'm just going to take a little bit of glue right across the middle here. And it doesn't, I think the purple will disappear, but I don't know. That's why I said don't try this at home. And it doesn't even have to go all the way to the bottom. I just need enough of this to kind of hold things in place. So let's put a little piece here and rip it at the bottom. Y'all, this is like Ghetto 101, how to make fabric tags. That's what I'm gonna call it, Ghetto 101. And then a little bit across there. I know nobody's done this. All right, so that should hold that in place for me. And let me put my cap back on here. Y'all know I'm trying to read the chat because that's how I roll. All right, so then I'm going to use another piece of the heat and bond. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. I'm going to use another piece of the heat and bond. So this is a bit of a slow process, but I'm kind of okay with it because, y'all, this is a little bit therapeutic for me as well. Y'all know I like the therapeutic stuff. Just like working in my junk journal. I'm really enjoying getting up early and working in my junk journal. It's kind of crazy. It's a little bit cray-cray. So that travel iron gives me just enough heat to get this going. And actually the purple disappeared on there. So let's see. This is kind of an experiment because y'all know I'm the queen of experiments. Where's my glasses? I need my old lady glasses for this. So when you're looking in the camera, it doesn't look like anything's on here, but it is. And it is adhered quite nicely. So let's see if this is going to come up since I have this glue on here now. Dun, 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 dun. It does kind of stick where the glue is at, but I think I might still be okay. Also, some of this heat and bond that I had, it just wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't like good quality. I can't remember which one I bought though. That's the problem. Okay, that worked out good. And of course, after I make this first one, I'm going to go into assembly line mode. Now, this is hard to get off this paper though. I'm trying not to like stick a hole into this. Of course, if I just use like one sheet across here, it would have been a lot easier, but you know. I'm using my scraps. This is like a scrap job here. Oh, Wendy, you said you were up probably working on junk journal. See, you should have been hanging with me. We could have hung together because I was working on I was playing in my junk journal. That's what I was doing. I wasn't thinking about working on a junk journal. All right. Okay, now let's stick these on here now. Some kind of way. So I'm going to put this one on here. And put this one here. I got this the right way. Nope. Got to make sure it's the right way. Never do the easy way. No, that's no fun. Easy is no fun, people. And then put this right there. So I had just enough material to cover these. And there'll be some scraps left at the bottom, of course. All right, and then I'm going to take my sheet. And put this on here and dun, 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 give her some heat. And we're going to see how this is going to work out. Y'all wish me luck. Wish me some luck. Y'all, yesterday somebody gave me a thumbs down on my video. I said, what? I got 2 thumbs down. I kind of just laughed though, because people don't realize when they give you thumbs down, it's just like they gave you a thumbs up, because it's engagement. So, and that's all that YouTube cares about. So I'm like, yay, they gave me some engagement. Those poop heads. How dare they give me a thumbs down. All right. Ooh, I like this material because you can see through it. I can still see the tag. So that's quite nice. So now, let me take... I don't know where my other scissors are, but I'm going to take this and cut the extra off without cutting through the paper. Dun, 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 dun. So that's what the tag looks like so far. Now, let's just move this out the way for a second. Actually, I'll just leave that there. And let me see if I can pull the whippersnapper over here. Oh, that's right, those poop heads. How dare they? Where they at? Okay, I know I'm going to run out of thread on this one, but hopefully it'll stay long enough. We'll have enough to do this at least once. So let me fix the focus for us. There we go. So it can be nice. Now, actually, I'm going to change the thread in here because I want the thread to be blue, I think. So if y'all bear with me for a second, because y'all know. The whippersnapper is never dressed and ready to go to the ball. The whippersnapper always has to be get dressed. All right, had to find my bobbin there for a second. Okay. Get this all together. I see I do have a squad. Y'all, I don't have a squad. I got a gang. This is like the Junk Journal Buddies gang. Y'all don't mess with us like that. Somebody's gonna go down. Hey, Sharon. How are you doing? Oh, Siri thought I was talking to her.
Hello. How's it going?
It's going good. Thank you for asking.
Yes, it is.
Did y'all hear that? I'm talking to Siri. Get on here. That's too funny. She thought when I said hello, Sharon, she thought I was talking to her. She's so needy. That doggone Siri. Why she got to be so needy, y'all? Don't she know this is our time together? This is not her time. You have to concentrate to get this through here. Threading this machine is really very, very easy. But when you got nails, that makes it a little bit difficult. You're way too white to be in a gang. That is not true. There are gang members of all colors, and they all hang together too. Yeah, maybe Siri can help out too. Yeah, she's been listening. She's thirsty. She's a thirsty you know what. Okay, I am going to do, since I have the last time I did tags like this, I did not have beautiful stitching. But you know what? The only thing is if I do stitching all down the middle, I'm going to mess up all these wonderful lines. So it's probably good that I use the heat bond on here because I'm not going to go down the middle of these. So I have an idea for the next one that I do. But this one, I'm just going to go around the edges. I have an idea. My brain is going, y'all. It's going. Okay, so I'm going to do number 54. And let's see how that's going to look. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm doing, huh? Let me bring you back over here. I want y'all to be together with me. Okay, let's tween this and yeah, I'm concentrating so I can't read the chat at the moment. Alright, and then y'all, I never did tags like this, so this is, like I said, this is a little bit of an experiment, so, but I think it's going to work out just fine. My experiments usually do, I have to say. I'm a good experimental person. If you want to experiment, I'm your man. I'm good at experimenting. Alright, so let's see. This is, so let me pull this out so y'all can see what it looks like. And let's fix the focus. Alright, I think that's good enough. I think as long as I don't move around too much. So that's what it looks like. And then this is what it looks like on the back. So if I would have went down these other pieces here, then you would have definitely been able to see this. So what I'm thinking about doing even more to these tags. This is very beautiful just the way it is though. So I like this. Y'all, I have to read. I have to read the chat because I feel like I'm being left out. Oh, Wendy says that she was struggling with stitching when she was making her journaling cards and trying not to go over the lines where you write. Well, I have a trick for you because in my mind, I thought about this after I started stitching this one. And so we're going to try that trick on the next one. So, and I'm going to use one of these tags too. I like these tags, y'all. I'll probably be using these a lot. So we're going to try that. And let's see. Oh, Wendy, this is a stitch you don't have on yours. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. I love that stitch. And thank you, Nettie. Y'all are terrible. Did I promise to make a list of my favorite stitches? Because I don't remember that, but I can. That's something I could definitely do. A list of my favorite stitches. You know, I guess favorite is supposed to be like one stitch. So I have to say, I would make a list of the stitches I like to use the most instead of my favorite stitches. Yes, if you're talking about the tags, they are in the store. And you should see them when you first go in there, as a matter of fact. Okay, so let's see. Somehow I have a lot of that. Let's do these two. Okay, so this is going to be my idea. Okay, first I'm going to figure out which one I'm going to put in the middle. See, y'all, this takes a little bit of time, but you know, sometimes it's okay. It's okay to take some time. Let's do it this way. let's put this one in the middle. And let's put, I know, she's being extra. We're going to put this one on this side. Let's do it this way. And we're going to put this one in the middle. So it's kind of going to be overlapping or whatever. So this is what I'm going to do. So you have to figure out which one that you want to have in the middle. And then I am going to cut this one, just the middle one first. Yeah, because that's a method to my madness here. All right, so I want it to hang over just a little bit because there's actually a perforation right here, but I want it to hang over that perforation a little bit. Okay, and so I'm gonna cut this, and then I'm gonna take this piece to the sewing machine first before I do anything else. This is how you get, like, it looks, well, I'll explain it in a second, but y'all probably already get it, what I'm gonna do. All right, just make sure. Make sure this thread is straight. Out of here so it won't get all bunched up in the back. Okay, and I'm going to use the same stitch on this one that I used on the other one. Otherwise, it's going to take me like 5 minutes to figure out what's the next stitch going to be. So I'm not stitching this to anything. I'm just stitching the fabric, which I actually do this technique all the time, especially when I'm putting fabric in my journal. All right, and then let's take that off, and we're going to do the other side. And I'm not back stitching or anything like that because it's not necessary. All right, okay, now the next thing I'm gonna do, okay, so let's go back up here and let me just preliminarily fix the focus. Let me move the whippersnapper out the way for a second. And now the next thing we're gonna do, let me see. I know this went off because, hold on, we're taking too long. All right, so hopefully it'll be hot enough. All right, so let's take some more of our little scraps here. Get our glue. We just need a little bit of glue. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Got to make sure I don't try to rush through this because I don't want to make any mistakes and mess my surfaces up. So let's just do a little bit of glue across here, if you want to call that a little bit. A little bit of glue. I'm making sure I put the rough sides down on here. I just put the glue on to kind of hold it if you're just coming on and you didn't see me do this already. And this one. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. And here's another piece. This is like a heavyweight piece of heat and bond. Cause you know, I used to like throw these pieces away, y'all, but I was like, there's some good stuff here. This like gold. Put that back. Okay, y'all stay down. Even with that glue, it's still hard for this to stick down good. All right, here's a piece here. I should have ripped this first. do that. Okay, yeah, I'm concentrating. Okay, let's move all this out the way. That's still good stuff right there. That's still gold. And then I'm going to take this up. Put our little parchment paper down. And put the parchment paper over the top because we put one on the bottom to protect the surface and then put one on the top to protect the iron. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the what I missed. I don't know what I missed. See, I need somebody to like talk to me and be like, hey, this is what she said. What they said on here. Or if somebody has a question, I won't miss any questions. Okay. So that should be good enough. And I'm not worried about the purple. It might disappear, it might not, but you know, I think it's going to be covered anyway. So then let's take my little cricket weeder. Because I love my little weeder. Because as I always say, don't use your nails for tools. Use the tools for tools. All right, and oops. And all right. So now we have our stickiness on here. Now we're gonna put everything into place here. Let's do, I want to do this side. Hold up. There's like a little funkified edge on here. Okay. So I'm just going to let this hang up over the top a little bit and hang off the edge a little bit. And then let's put this side on. And then we're going to take this piece that we sewed on, but let me just get rid of some of these strings, because in this case, the strings could be a hindrance to what we're doing. And I'm going to put this on the top. Y'all kind of see what I'm doing. And then next, I am going to cover this up. Pull this down just a little bit. Pull you down just a little bit. Okay, let's cover this back up, and we're going to apply heat. Now, I don't even know. I gotta go back to that listing because I don't think I have it up right. So I have plenty of those inventory cards right now. So let me see if I can do this. You really don't need to leave your iron down that long, but it's not gonna hurt it. It's not gonna hurt it any. I'm trying to multitask, in case y'all didn't know. I'm a multitasker. All right, let's see here. Okay, so now, hold on. Move this stuff out the way. All right, now that's better. All right, I had to fix something because it was on my mind. Okay, now let's get the whippersnapper back over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the iron is nice, and I keep it like hanging right next to me, so it's like just small enough to be out of the way. Okay. So now, let's make sure the focus is okay. All right, focus is good. Now, we're going to use the same stitch that we used before. And I'm just going to go around the edges just like I did before. I can put my glasses back on. And make sure we're not too far. Oh, y'all got a straight stitch on here, but that's okay. I'll fix that because I turned the machine off. Hold on, 54. Y'all know that's not gonna stop me. All right, let's go this way. Oh, I should have cut this before I did this because I can't see what I'm doing. I forgot to cut it first, but that's okay. Y'all know there's no mistakes in junk journaling. There are no mistakes. Yeah, I'm glad I dug right into this because I knew this is one of those things where you kind of, it's best if you kind of take your time and just kind of go through things. I'm just going to go over this line because it's really no big deal that it's there. I'm just going to act like I don't see it. Just go over it. And it'll be fine. Fine as wine. Fine as frog's hair. Alright, now. Okay. Let's move the whippersnapper out the way. Let me cut this off. And as you can see, dun 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 dun, we fixed our problem. So now, like this one. Oh, wait, let's fix this first. Let's get this straight first. All right, so you can see on this one is the one where we didn't want to kind of disturb the lines here, so we just went around it, but then we don't really have stitches down the middle of those, but it's still okay. That looks good. But now if you stitch ahead of time, so now I have stitches like all in the right places, and it looks a little wacky, but that's okay because that's my style anyway. I'm kind of whacked out like that. And ta-ta, and you still have all that nice journaling space on the back of these cards. So that's why I like these inventory tags a lot, because now I don't have to try to like put paper on the back of these or anything. So I think I'm just going to continue on making these cards. Now I can kind of go into a little bit of a whatsy who's it mode assembly line. Y'all, let me read I gotta read the chat though. I'm going to try to read real fast. That iron is the bomb diggity. You got to get you one, Bobby. They're actually, I think, well, I can't say they're inexpensive because I haven't bought one in a long time. I've had that one for quite some time. Okay, I don't speak Spanish, so, but hola. Oh, where's the dinner? I think that's what that says. Hey, Butterman. That's right. Fine as frog's hair, Rhonda. Fine as frog's hair. Thank you, Donna. And hello. Yeah, these are very shabby chic. Okay, so let's move out the way. These are technically done. So what I was thinking about doing is maybe taking another piece of fabric, another scrap piece, and then just making kind of like a tie on the top. So that would be kind of cool. All right, so, oh, that's Where's the Money. I thought you were talking about Where's the Dinner. Okay, so let's see which ones we're gonna do now. Let me try to stick with blue so I don't have to change. I don't have to change my thread again, because we actually time is rolling, y'all. Let's see. Okay, we can use blue with that one. So let me take the paper clip off. And actually, I have some more ideas already for this application. Y'all love Heat and Bond. You should at least have one roll of Heat and Bond so you can you'll be able to do some stuff like this. Yeah, I'm gonna put these together. One of these is like a flannel and the other is cotton, and then this is like a kind of gauzy material. So I'm gonna put these like this, and this time I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. So if you are a sewer, then you probably want to like pin some stuff together when you're doing this. But you know, I do have some pins, but I'm also a lazy sewer, and that's why I sew on paper and not necessarily fabrics, because I'm lazy. I got this on the wrong side. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna do these a little bit differently. Okay, I'm just trying to get my measurements here. And like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut these now instead of waiting. Let's just move this stuff out the way. And then for this one, actually, I am going to use some pins for this so it won't come out looking crazy. Hey, Sally. Yes, you need to find your sewing machine pedal, girl, so you can get it. A lot of people ask me if I use like if my machine has the button where you can, you know, make the sewing machine go, and it does, but I don't know how people do that without actually, because I have to hold on to stuff basically so I can know what I'm doing. Yo, I don't know if the pin's gonna work out for me. That's gonna take me too much time. There again, the laziness in me. So I'm going to wing it. She's gonna wing it. It's an experiment. Let's get the whippersnapper back out. Oh, son of a gun. Okay. So we got the whippersnapper. Of course, I turned the whippersnapper off. And just make sure. And I'm gonna try. Y'all come back down here with me. Get down here. And I'm just gonna attach these as best I can. These middle pieces, and this time I'm going to do a different stitch. I'm going to do my favorite stitch. This is my favorite stitch, stitch number 27. So if you have a brother machine, your stitches may or may not correspond to the ones that I'm using. And all right, wish me luck. I never did this like on fabric alone, so for real, wish me luck. I don't know what's going to turn out. I know I like this blue. Okay. So let's see. So not bad. I was kind of pulling and jerking on it, so it probably needs to be ironed before I put it on. Okay, y'all, I'm just trying to make sure this is gonna work, I hope. So let's put this one on top, I think. Let's put this one on the bottom. I'm just trying to go just a little bit over the edge, because y'all know she is experimenting. And go! We're off to the races. Thank you, Sally. I will say most of these fabrics are sheets, bed sheets. Some of them are not. Some of them are scraps that I got like from the thrift store. And I think I have one on here that was a quarter that I got from Joann's because they had some quarters on sale. All right, so it's kind of wrinkly because this stitch is kind of tight, but that's okay. We're going to see how this is going to turn out. All right, let's move this out the way. Ugh. And let me get some of these hanging chads off of here. And let me see, is this still hot? Yeah, it's still hot. Let me just go over this real quick. Flatten this out just a tad because it's like really wrinkled. Yeah, this would actually be like a fun project to do with some of your crafting buddies. For real, because you can just sit and talk and relax and do a little ironing, you know, bring some clothes. Iron a shirt or two while you're doing this. Or whatever. Fix some socks with your sewing machine. Yeah, no, I'm just a little bit ridiculous. Okay, so this is going to go on like this. Now, what I was thinking on this, like you could sew this and make a pocket too. You can leave like the top of it open or even the side, and you can slip stuff inside of there. You could do it that way without putting the interface on there. Yeah, I'll put this one upside down. But it still looks good on that side, so nobody needs to know but us that I did that upside down. So check your fabrics to make sure everything's the right side. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and do our continue the way that we've been doing this here. All right. And this time, let's just get some pieces a little bit more ready than what I have been doing. Let's get a longer piece. 3 pieces should be sufficient. All right, let me get my glue. All right, and dun, 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 we're gonna go across. Try not to get none on my parchment paper. And stick. For some reason, this does not like to stick, not even to the glue. I don't want to use like a heavier glue on this. I just wanted to try to put the glue on here to add just a little bit of hold, but you can see it wants to give me a hard time. This might be a little high too. Y'all, I done went into Bob Ross mode. Y'all love these large scissors. But sometimes. Alright. Let's go up here. Because it doesn't have, like I said, it doesn't have to be exact. We just want to hold the bulk of the fabric on here. Alright, so now let's get our paper. I did suggest doing household chores. See, that's what happens when you hang with me. I'm a practical kind of girl. I'm trying to keep you all practical. You know, y'all know y'all have work to do. You know you have work to do. Don't play like that. The iron has affected my mind. I think it's the sewing machine. The sewing machine has affected my mind. All right. So now that should be on good. And let's get our little weeding tool here. And let me put my glasses back on. I don't want to poke my eye out with my weeding tool though, so be careful about that. All right, that's kind of hanging off. Oops. Kind of hanging off the side there. And I guess what's another thing that's nice about this heat and bond is that it's nice and clear. So I guess if it was a color or something, it would show. If you had like a translucent fabric like some of mine is. Uh-oh. I have this piece. I don't think I used enough heat on it, but oh, I know what happened. It was overlapping. That's okay. Y'all can stay on there. Okay, let's throw this away. And I can't throw these little itsy bitsy scraps away because they're just too small to work with. Sometimes you have to give up on the scraps. Okay, so now, okay, here's our piece. And it's going to go on like this, like a so. And there's a little bit of space right here. So what I'm going to do, because y'all know me, I'm just going to, wait, I have a piece, a scrap piece that looks like this one. Let me put it upside down too, since, you know, I kind of messed it up a notch. And, okay. Do I really need that piece down there? Not really. It's going to be looking really scrappy. It's going to be a little scrappy, but that's okay. Alright, now we need... You could also do this without the parchment paper, but if you want to protect your surfaces, use the parchment paper, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so now let's use some heat. Let's get some heat going. Let's get some heat going. You will iron with me, Bobby? That's so sweet. That's why I like you. We could just do anything, any old crazy thing together. Rhonda, I never iron anything either. I try to make sure I take my clothes out the washing machine when I wash them, and that is it. So, and hopefully it's not too wrinkled. If it's too wrinkled, then I have to steam it, because I have a steamer out all the time. And call the technical police. Okay, so I think this is enough heat on here. I'm probably overdoing it, but whatever. Yeah, who does that? Who irons? Nobody irons stuff anymore. Oh, my mom does. She still irons creases in her pants. Ah, y'all, that's hot. All right, so now this is where we're at on this. Everything is nice and flat. And so let's move this out the way. Let's move the whippersnapper back in. Boy, come on, whippersnapper. Get over here. All right. Okay, let's pull you all back down so we can sew together. And we're using number 27, and I didn't turn the machine off, so we should be good to go. And now we're just going to go around the edges like we did before, and go. This time I'm trying to guide the machine because I think I was kind of pulling and tugging. And that doesn't really work out when you're doing a technique like this, when you're using the decorative stitches. Can't pull and tug. All right, and tween. Yeah, this would look good with a contrasting color for your stitches too, for your thread. I think it would. These are very beautiful. Yeah, I just like fabric on paper. I'm like a fabric on paper. You know what? I love it. I love it. It makes me feel like I'm like a seamstress or something, but I'm really not. Like I know what I'm doing, but I really don't. Like I'm an expert, but I'm not. Like I'm a guru, but I just kind of know what I'm doing a little bit. All right. Okay. Let's see. Now, yeah, I like that. Now this has a really messy look, but I like that. Oh, let's move this out the way. Oh yeah. All right. So let's see how this one came out. Let's get a bit closer so y'all can see. So like I said, it has kind of a let me go back up a little bit so you can see the whole card, so you can really get the gist of it. Now this could be like the base for something else, of course, because you can I was even thinking I could put like a photograph on here, of course. What you would want to do, because you don't want to mess up your journaling spot here, you would want to, if you wanted to put sewing on your photograph first and then glue it on using some Fabri-Tac, because you have the fabric on here. So I think that would work too. And so these are all we really have time to do, because we only have like 4 minutes left. But so that one, it looks a little messy. I think I could have did a little bit better with that, but that's okay, because you know I can work with this, because that's just my style. You probably didn't even think it was messy until I said it was messy, because that's how you all are. You all are those kind of friends. So this was our first experiment here. Let me just make sure the focus is right, because I feel like it's not focused good. Okay. So this one is the one without the stitching here, but it's laying really flat. And then this one here, this one is probably like the best one that I did, where I stitched this first. And then I tried to stitch all 3 of these, and it kind of came up like a kind of bunched up, but it has like a different feel to it, so I'm okay with that. So which ones do you all like? So do you like number 1, number 2, or number 3? Inquiring minds want to know while I'm going through the chat. Y'all tell me number 1, number 2, or number 3. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as well, please. I would appreciate that. We have 17 people on right now, and let's see how many thumbs up we have. We have 9 thumbs up. Oh, we have 10 now. We have 10 thumbs up. So I want to know. Thank you, Roberta. So Gretchen likes number 3. We have Roberta likes number 3. April, oh, you guys like this one, huh? Right on. And then Jan likes number 2. Hey, Jan, I didn't see you in the chat, and Jessica. Oh, Jessica likes number 3. We have a few number 2s, Rhonda and Jan. And then Nettie says that she loves the left and the middle one. So I think this one's the left to you and the middle one. And Penny says she likes that one too. Oh, you got, see, that's why I like hanging with y'all, because y'all like my style. Because I like number 3 too. That's right, Bobby. I was busy, but I'm not too busy now, so I'm trying to read. So Sally likes number 3, and Jennifer likes number 1. Because Jennifer, I think you have a more elegant style. This is a more of an elegant, simple style, and I get that. And then Bobby's over here with the 3s, right on. I like that. So these, I wish I had time to do more today. So definitely, probably on Tag Tuesday, we're going to make some more of these with some different types of fabrics as well. Let me just try to go through. I still haven't went through the chat. I don't even know how far back I am on the chat, because you guys have just been little chatterboxes tonight, but I like that. Oh, Rhonda, you said you were married to a military guy who rolled his socks. I got you beat on that. I was married to a military guy who ironed his money. So there you have. I got you beat on that one. See, y'all get me on the iron. See, it's a lot of things you can do with an iron. Besides hit somebody on the back of the head when it get on your nerves, you can do that with your iron as well. Oh my goodness, not the underwear. Yeah, this is like an after dark conversation. No commando is cold here. And you need layers, Gretchen. I hear you on that one. At least he had some money. Yep, he used to iron his money. And it was kind of cool because, the only thing is I tried ironing money like that. But you know what? It makes your iron stink. You have to put like the parchment paper on there because money is dirty, y'all, and it stinks when it gets hot. I can tell you that much. You want one of these mini irons? Y'all, I can give you all a link to the iron that I have. Hold on. Because y'all know I didn't really do my setup very well today when it comes to the links. But I can tell you, okay. Let me see here. I think I have it. Y'all just hold on. Hold your horses. I think I got the link. Dag nabbit, I might have to go find it later. Where are you? My little links, I don't know, 'cause I haven't used this one in a while. Nope, I don't have this one. So I'll have to put this up for you all later. Or I'll put it over in the group as well. Let me see. Yeah, made this thing. I think this is Hamilton Beach. So let's see. I got it. I got it. All right, here comes, y'all. Here comes. Here comes the link for the one that I have. Yep, I got the exact link. As soon as my computer cooperates with me. All right. Okay, there you go. So this is the link to the iron that I have. So if you all are interested in just looking at it to see if this is the type of iron you would like. I think it has like some different colors, but it's exactly the same. As a matter of fact, let me turn this off. Let me unplug this because it's still nice and hot. So it stays hot. It has, see, I've kept my surface nice and clean. And you can carry this in your bag too. So if you are one of those people that likes to iron your clothes, it's very lightweight. So of course this is not a sponsored video. It's not a sponsored video, but I just wanted to let you all know. Let's see here. I'm going to make sure I put it in the description as well. You all are having too much fun in this chat this evening. Absolutely too much fun. I'm multitasking, you all. All right, I have it in the description also. So if you missed that, it's in the description as well. Okay, everybody. So I am over my time for this evening. So I hope y'all enjoy. I hope you all will try this technique out. And if you need some inventory tags, you can get them over at the shop over at Pleasant Creations. And just remember, the more that you buy, the more you save. And also, in any orders over $30 in my shop gets free shipping. So most shops are anything over $35, but mine is over $30, and I ship very, very quickly. All right, so I am going to go ahead and shove off. You're welcome, Sally. Thank you all for being on. Thanks, Bobby and Penny and Roberta. Also, April and Gretchen. Y'all, I know I'm going to miss some people in here. Jennifer and Jessica and Sally and just, it's a ton of y'all. And Nettie. So I will see you all. Well, tomorrow there's going to be a recorded video, but then on Thursday we'll be back live again. But I'll see you all over in the Facebook group. So with that, I'm going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.